Imagine standing before the Great Pyramid of Giza, rising higher than 40 stories, its shadow stretching across the desert sands. For thousands of years, people have asked the same question. How was this even possible? What if, today, we finally discovered the truth? Welcome to Just a Thought, a channel where we explore the questions that live in our minds and the ideas that shape the way we see the world. If you enjoy these journeys into thought and reflection, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It helps us bring you more stories that matter. You close your eyes, and suddenly you're not in the 21st century anymore. The hum of traffic, the noise of the city, it's gone. You open them again, and you're in ancient Egypt. The air's dry, the Nile glitters in the distance, and a massive construction site stretches before you. Thousands of workers move in rhythm. But here's the surprise. They're not slaves. They're farmers, masons, skilled artisans, working in teams, singing, pushing, pulling. And at the center of it all, a giant block of limestone, weighing more than a car. It rises slowly, almost impossibly, onto a sled. Could this be it? The truth behind the pyramids? History tells us the Great Pyramid was built around 4,500 years ago, using more than 2 million stone blocks. Each block weighs between 2 and 80 tons. Some were dragged from quarries miles away. Some were lifted hundreds of feet into the air. And yet, when you stand before it today, the precision is flawless. The base is almost perfectly level. The sides align with the 4 cardinal directions. The joints between stones are so tight you can't even slip a sheet of paper through. So here's the haunting question. Did humans really do this alone? You walk closer. You see ramps, massive ramps stretching along the sand. Workers pour water on the sand to reduce friction. Others push sledges loaded with blocks, sliding them across the dampened path. This wasn't magic. It was engineering. Ancient, brilliant engineering. The ramps twist, spiral, rise, allowing blocks to be dragged higher and higher. Teams of men chant together, pulling ropes in unison. Every block placed is like a heartbeat, slow, steady, unstoppable. It wasn't just muscle. It was organization. It was mathematics. It was vision. And suddenly, you realize maybe the real miracle of the pyramids is not aliens or lost technologies, but the sheer power of human determination. But then a voice whispers in your head, what if there's more? Some claim the Egyptians used hidden technologies, giant levers, counterweights, maybe even water shafts acting as elevators. Others believe sound vibrations or lost knowledge of resonance helped move stones. And then there are those who look to the sky. The pyramids align with Orion's belt. Could it be coincidence or a message left for the future? What if the pyramids are not just tombs, but time capsules, messages carved in stone, waiting for us to decode them? You watch the workers, sweat pouring, muscles straining, and then a shout. One man slips, crushed under the weight of a block. The crowd freezes, the rhythm breaks. For a moment, the pyramid stands still, silent witness to sacrifice. It hits you. Every stone was bought with human lives. The price of ambition was suffering. The monument we admire is also a grave for those who built it. And suddenly, the glory fades. You feel the pain, the exhaustion, the humanity behind the myth. As days pass, you watch the pyramid rise, block by block, layer by layer, until it pierces the sky. But you also see what it cost. Families torn apart, years of backbreaking labor, a civilization bending itself around one single dream to reach eternity. And you ask yourself, was it worth it? You open your eyes again, and you're back in the modern world. Tourists swarm the site, taking selfies. Drones buzz overhead. The air is filled with chatter. But the pyramid hasn't changed. It still stands, silent, eternal. And you wonder, what will people 4,500 years from now think of us? What will we leave behind? Maybe the pyramids aren't about how they were built. Maybe they're about why, to remind us that humans are capable of impossible things when they dream big enough, when they come together, when they sacrifice for something greater than themselves. The pyramids are more than stone. They're proof that even thousands of years ago, we were already reaching for eternity. So, the next time you see a picture of the pyramids, don't just ask how they were built. Ask yourself, what dream would I build if I had that same determination? Because maybe the real secret of the pyramids is not hidden in the past. It's waiting in us, right now. This was Just a Thought. If this journey sparked your imagination, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, sometimes the greatest mysteries are not about the answers we find, but about the questions we dare to ask.